Welcome to part one of the railroad spike knife. All right, so let's go ahead and get a railroad spike and put it in the fire, let it be heating up. And once it's ready, we're going to start pounding out the end of it and elongating it for the part that's going to be the actual blade. Got me a new set of tongs. These are specifically for railroad spikes. You can see how it's got that little gap in there, and this is where the head of it goes. This goes around underneath. Hand me one of them spikes right there, kiddo. It can fit in a couple of different ways. It can fit in like that. Well, and then you clamp down on it like so, or go the other way, clamp down on it, just whatever position this happens to be when it's in the fire, but it's been helping out a lot. Okay, so I'm using the far edge of my anvil and the peen side of my hammer as fullers, which is, I'm just stretching out the metal on the end of the spike to give it just a little more longevity. And at the same time, it's also hammering down the sides, and it's making it, you know, a little wider for the blade. I'm gonna do it one more time, and that's probably gonna be it on the fullering and the lengthening of it. And then I'm gonna go on from there to set the guard and hammer out the actual bevel of the blade, all that kind of stuff. Got the length drawn out. I'll show you a comparison of side by side of the length of just a regular spike, and then the drawn out length of the one that we're doing right now. The one on top is just a regular spike. One underneath is one that we've been hammering on. And you see how much we've drew that out. Well, sure, maybe an inch or two. Well, I made a mistake, a big mistake. I left the piece of metal in the fire, in the fresh, rebuilt fire, too long, and I cooked it, and it broke. So now we have to start all the way over. But the silver lining is I get to use that as a scrap piece to let a certain little person over there do some training and some learning on how to do some blacksmithing. So that's a silver lining. I'm gonna let Lena K hit on it, but got to start over. finished hammering up on the second one, and from here we'll fuller out the side for the that's going to be the bevel of the blade, and after that we will put in the guard, and then it's straighten everything up, make sure everything's good at that point, and then it's time to twist. Well, we sort of got there, with the exception of that one misstep, overheating that metal and cooking it a little bit. But well, we're gonna stop right there for this video, and we're gonna pick back up, like I said, drawing out the sides of the blade, putting the bevel in, putting the guard in, and twisting. And so I hope you stay tuned, stay with me. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already done it, and we'll see you in part 2.